from next door and go, shut up. And then you have to turn it upside down again.
And that's not going to make it out of shape now?
So this won't make it out of shape. What it's doing, it's work hardening it so that that's made that a lot harder. Now, if you want to, you can start to add some texture on this. So let's see what hammer I've got. So I've got this brass mallet's coming up actually.
Let's pop our details in for the brass mallet.
So I think that the brass mallet comes with the block, doesn't it?
Okay, we can have a look for the details for the block and the brass mallet now.
So what you do, look at the difference, I'll hold it up, a metal hammer makes. Can you get in any closer to that? So you can see that that metal hammer immediately started marking where the other hammer didn't, so you need both. But it gives you
creates texture.
Lovely texture, and it's also your work hardening again. You're making it even stronger. So if you're using a thinner wire, then yeah. Okay, so
do I need to worry about hitting it too hard? Or?
No, because as you keep hitting it, you're work hardening it. When it stops taking the texture is when it's fully work hardened, but you should be able to get all the way around.
So the details are for the block and the metal hammer. Oh, I love that. That looks so good.
Right, so that's textured now.
That looks so good.
But as you said, it's going to move it out of shape a little bit. I'd like to texture on both sides. If ever your metal stops behaving, stops accepting texture, it needs to be heated again to soften it, because as you work with metal, the molecules band together and they make it harder, which we do want.
And when you heat it,
it goes, softens it again.
Right, pricing your block and your metal hammer.
This block I'm very impressed with, because this block, usually they'll come just kind of bare, but this block has got like a rubber back, which it helps to dull the sound a little bit. Also, it's protecting your table or your workspace, you know, whatever you're using it on.
This actually comes with the stamps as well.
And this has got a measure on here. So if you are stamping, this is going to help you out with your spacing. So the metal stamps are here, and what I would do if I was using a big, like this big heavy wire, you're going to have to heat, because look, I can't even really open that with my hand. If I was going to write something on the inside or the outside, I would put my metal on here and I would write it on here before I do anything. So we know how long we want it to be, and we write with our spacing inside, and then we go through all those steps that we've just done to make the bangle. So you're not going to make your bangle and then try and stamp onto it. You would usually make your words or your numbers or whatever,
and then the bangle.
Then make the bangle when it's flat. So I know that I would really struggle to get this around a mandrel without heating it. The best way to know when a piece of metal is annealed, when you've softened it, is to pop some permanent marker on the different parts of the metal and then heat it until that permanent marker disappears everywhere. When it's disappeared, the metal's annealed, and that's the easiest way to know until you get used to what it looks like or what it feels like. Okay, so we've done our we've used our block and we've used our hammer to actually texture, but you need a brass mallet. Does it say how, I can't read that from here, does it say how heavy this hammer is? Is it a £1?
Roscoe's going to double check.
Because you need a brass, preferably heavy hammer to do metal stamping, because it will help you enormously get the strike you need. So actually having this hammer with this block and your metal stamps are all of the right tools. So sometimes people say, I can't do this, and I go, what are you using? And then I say, it's not you can't, it's just you're using the wrong tool. If you use the right tool,
it's been designed for stamping.
Absolutely.
Right, and
so, and also it tends to have, it's weighted in a certain way so that when you use it, all of the force goes down through that hammer. So it's a really, really good hammer to have. So once you've textured, you then, I've got to make sure again that it's flat, which is why you need 2 hammers. If I kept going with my other hammer, I'd just make more texture. But I'm happy with my texture now, so I'm just going to use the non-marking hammer. So both of these don't mark. This is kind of a rubber side, this is a nylon.
Flat again.
Makes it flat again. Make sure you turn it over and do the same on the other side. So that's your bangle. That was just your steps for your plain bangle. Now, when you think, look, I just want to see if that's still hot. Just gonna, no. Ah, no, sorry. So it basically, look at that. That is just like the most ridiculous shape, and I got it back just with a bit of hammering, just using my mandrel, just using my block to look like a bangle.
Amazing.
Absolutely. And if you are using thinner wire, then it is quite lovely to put sort of, 3 of these together. And then the way that I made them into a feature was I used all of the different types of wire. So you've got your twisted wire, you've got your beaded wire. So if you make all of those, and it makes really quite a pretty, now you can either stack them up and don't join them together, or all I did was put a jump ring on there with a charm. Now if you have got a disc or you've got some metal sheets, that's when you can personalise. So the charm, can you just pass me those bangles please, Steph? The charm that I put on this one is just some textured metal sheet, but if I wanted to, so it's plain on the other side, I could put an initial in there, I could put a date in there, I could put a number on there.
A little paw.
A little paw print. It's very, very personalised then, and that's where your metal stamps and your block come into play for your personalisation. So if personalising a bangle feels like a little bit, I don't know, intimidating right now, then don't personalise the bangles, just make your bangles, but just personalise your disc.
Brilliant, absolutely
like
brilliant. There's less than 20 left now of the copy with the instructions.
So if you have a look at, if we talk through this wire a little bit, I deliberately asked for different wires, not only because they're going to make very different looking bangles which look lovely stacked together, but also this really helps you with your soldering, because this one is a square wire. Right. And when you're bringing those ends together on a square wire, it's a little bit different. You have to sort of work a little bit harder to get those to meet perfectly, which is fantastic practice. Whereas a round wire is a little bit easier to fit together. And then you've got this big one that you can personalise. So you can do sayings, you can do names, you can either do them on the outside or you can do them on the inside. So if I stamp here and I want that to be on the inside, then obviously I'm going to form the bangle with the words on the inside. If I want the words to be showing, like where my permanent marker is, then I'm going to form my bangle around the mandrel with the words on the outside. Now, if you've already done your words, that's when it's really important to use your hammers that don't mark, because when you come to forming this bangle,
you don't
want to hammer out your letters. So very, very simple, and you've got so many. I mean, also, these are fabulous. Use exactly the same techniques, but use a ring mandrel, and you've got stacking rings.
I was going to ask that. Is it the same thing but smaller? Yeah. That sounds silly. To make rings, you do the same thing, follow the same instructions, just using a ring mandrel and a smaller bit of wire.
Exactly that.
Amazing.
So I think we've got...
You can make loads of rings with 150 centimetres, metre and a half.
We've got this, haven't we? And this is brand new, isn't it, Ross?
Oh, yeah, the square ring mandrel.
Now, I've got to be perfectly transparent and honest.
Always.
But it just shows what I know, doesn't it? I got this and thought, why would I want to make a square ring? What are they on about? Right, okay. I was like, okay, I'll have a go. And then I was absolutely hooked. This ring
so cute.
on my little finger is a square ring. It's got a little mushroom on it, and it was made on the and they're so comfortable. They stack,
don't they
so beautifully.
They look like they wouldn't be comfortable, but they're actually super, super comfortable. They are super comfortable.
Aren't they super comfortable? I think that looks really quite expensive.
I agree with you. They're very chic.
Chic.
Very chic. Very Miss Soma.
You see, the reason I didn't understand at first is because I'm not very chic.
They do look really cool. Is it? Ross said it's a bargain as well.
It's a metal mandrel, never seen before, brand new. No idea what we're going to. These for stacking, I thought were absolutely. You could do with the copper. I've got a piece of copper somewhere that I've done it with. What, £9.99? Is that your favourite price today, Ross?
Yeah, he's just going for it with these prices. How good is that?
So what you would do?
You can wear them as middies as well. You know, people do these midi rings.
Have a look at Steph. So what I've done there, I've sold. Daisy wants that flower one. She went, "Can I have that when you finish?"
But you can, if they fit just at the top of your knuckle, right? These are called midi rings. They don't fall off.
No.
As long as you push them just to the top of your knuckle, they look really cool though.
Really, really cool. And also stacked together, they're really pretty, and they stack together really, really well. Use the different wires again.
Really cool they are.
I just think, look at those. And can I say as well, even you could make bracelets. Can I have the rings a minute?
Oh my gosh, you make them into links?
Make them into links. So I'm gonna set it out on my board here.
Yeah, they're like jump ring, they're like links.
So they're like links. So you could actually solder some little jump rings in between here, and you've got a bracelet. Also, you could bead around that. You could make some lovely chain. Here it is in copper. So that's just formed around the mandrel. All of the steps that I just shown you, but you're just doing it smaller. You're doing it for rings. I'll show you how we form it around. I'll just give these back to Steph. I love the sound these rings make as well. They're kind of jingly.
Yeah, I love those. You could do like, that's a pendant. Put a jump ring on there.
This is one of our soldable accents. It's on the website. It's a mushroom. I'm obsessed with mushrooms. So I made this one first, and I was like, I'm wearing that. And do you know what? I've worn it ever since on my little finger, and I don't know it's there. It's so pretty.
It's so cute.
So what you do, you get your wire, whatever wire it shall be. Let's go for, I think I've stolen some of the wire. So you just take your wire. It's just a couple of things to bear in mind when you're forming on this one. First of all, take it round your mandrel, okay, just like I did with my bangle. When you use your fingers, you need to go into your corners and just give it a little bash before you start. And we are going to put it back on the mandrel after soldering, of course, but just to get those corners so you make sure that your size is the right size, okay.
Question from John. Could you have a plain round band and solder on a square ring to make it one piece?
Of course you could, yeah. You can do anything you want. So you can have it, you could make a 3-ring cluster like I've done with the bangles, but have 2 square and 1 round, and add a jump ring so that they're actually together, or so you can wear them separately.
Could you do like the Russian band style with squares, where they kind of link into each other?
If you solder on half of the jump ring as well, you can make them into charm rings so that you can solder on.
I've seen you do that, and they look really nice.
You've seen my pearl ring that I wear a lot, and then you can just hang something from it. So you can see the importance with this square one of getting it, when you get your pen mark on there, to getting it exactly right. If you have got a saw at home, a saw would be good for this, but you can still file it. And then this one you do need to put back on that mandrel and give it a good tap with the mallet to get those corners in, to get those corners right in. So that if I take the ring off that I'm wearing, can you see I've got those corners right in there. And then I decided, I wonder what that would look like with a little solderable accent on the top. So that's my little mushroom. And then the other ones actually sit right underneath that, and they stack together really beautifully. I think if I was making to sell, these would fly off my store, because I've not really seen anybody do these.
They're really cool.
I'm converted. I really didn't think.
Is kitsch the right word? Is that?
Yeah, something different, but not sometimes different at the cost of being comfortable or not really being wearable. But these are really wearable. Also, pinky rings are massively popular this season. Have we done everything?
Did we do the torch? There's only one torch.
Okay.
Only one torch left.
So we've done the hammers, we've done the pace, we've done...
those are great, ring sizes. We do have some silver solder paste. So
do you have any silver wire?
I think we do. I think we do have silver wire. Right, so your silver solder paste on the screen, it works the same way as your copper, but it's for silver.
So basically, if you're going to solder silver, if you solder it with copper, your silver, you're obviously going to see it. You need to use your silver solder with your silver wire. Silver actually has you don't have to heat it for so long. So you just keep an eye on it. I really like that
textured one. That is so nice. But you would sell that for not what you paid, anywhere close to what you paid. That would be a good profit. Look at how expensive that looks.
Now that's all in the polishing. So I've actually put these copper bangles in my tumbler because just for quickness, for time. But if you use sandpapers or use your polishing block and you start at the most grittiest, is there such a word, and you come down with your sandpaper to the finest, that's when you get that. And then polishing at the end, you can use your cloth like we've just had, or if you've got a rotary tool, you know what to do.
How perfect are these for your square rings? Okay, so let's do the one that Debs has used in the square one, which is this sort of twist. Yeah. Well, sorry, not the square one. It's the textured.
These are the exact ones that I use for the rings.
So this is your twisted, sort of faceted silver.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Really easy to solder with. So if you have a look at those, they shimmer like they've got
facets.
Yeah, little facets in, because they've got this beautiful texture. And the more you could patina those and as well, and have the patina sit in the grooves, or you can have them shiny like that.
Brand new this is.
Nice and soft, this one to work with. 1.2.
Really lovely. 1.2, 30 centimetres, 925 solid sterling silver. So it's 3.54 grams of silver. Toby was saying the retail price on silver is now like £28 a gram.
It's crazy. And what you probably need to know is it's 1.2 millimetres thick, which is absolutely perfect for a little stacking ring. And you've got 30 centimetres of it. So you'll get a good few rings out.
Could you do a bangle?
Yeah, that's big enough to do a bangle. It might be a little, let me feel it. Oh yeah, you could.
Yeah.
You probably give it a good work harden and maybe put a couple of them together.
Yeah.
But this one, where I've got Clemmie's fingerprint on, I only had a little bit of thinner silver wire, and it does go out of shape sometimes. I just put it back on the mandrel, but I wear this every day.
Yeah.
So they don't have to be big,
and
thick ones.
Yeah, you can give them a little bash and get them straight again. Is that £10? Brilliant.
Is it? Okay, you need to buy silver wire while it's this price if if you wanted to do it, because it's expensive now.
Right, Roscoe, you want to do the square one next? Okay, so this is the square one. This is quite heavy.
This is lovely for your square rings because it's square wire, so it will sit beautifully around your mandrel. Make sure your ends are flat. If you're having problems getting your solder to flow, your ends might not be flat. Solder won't fill a gap. It will just connect two things together.
Yeah. Okay, so 925 solid sterling silver. It's 10 centimetres, so it's perfect for a ring. I mean, how much are you paying now for silver rings?
And let's have a look at it. This is 1.4 millimetres.
Ooh, that's really low.
So you're getting probably 2, depending on what finger, or 3 rings for £7.99.
And you can use this in your normal wire working, can't you? You can use do earrings and pendant setting.
You can make a pendant out of this by cutting it, ball up the end with your torch, and then just hammer it, and then put them as
oh yeah, cool, like little
drops.
That's a bargain.
That is a bargain. I'm going to get some of that if there's any left.
That's our base metal price, copper price. Right, check those out. I've got the D-shape one next. I know it's described as to you.
The D-shape one is what your average wedding ring is made from. Very easy to solder. The first ring I ever made was with D-shape wire. So if you're not sure, get your D-shape wire, because it sits flat against your skin, and then you've got the round.
Only managed to get 34 of these, so these are about to sell out. This one's 15 centimetres, so you can make gents rings as well.
1.3 millimetres in width, which is actually a good one for stacking ring.
Or, like you said, you can wrap with it, you can do your other wire work with it, can't you? That's really good.
So D-shaped wire is what you would usually make your first ring out of, because it's quite easy to solder because you can clearly see where the join is. So is that $14.99?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Triangle shape. That is really low. That is really low.
That's really low. We must have bought this before the...
Yeah.
That's the benefit of shopping here, is if we buy it before it goes up, then you get those prices.
And, you know, I know a lot of metalsmithers are now having to be so careful with their silver wire and, so, you know, making it...
Don't ever throw any away.
Yeah.
You know, anything that you cut off, you can make into granulation. You can heat it with a torch and make a little bead out of it. Or just, you know, take it back and have it refined and get some money back on it. Yeah. Don't ever throw any of your silver offcuts away, because it's worth money to you.
$14.99 today for your triangular shaped wire. That's amazing. It's really, really amazing. The polish is already nice.
So if you want to make forms with your triangular shape wire, it just gives that little bit of an edge. So if you are stacking, it just makes it look a little bit different to stack it together. Yeah,
that's it. If you put a triangle shape with a faceted shape, it's going to look really different.
So pretty, look.
I've got two. Which one's which? Is one of them thicker? That one's thicker. Okay, so here is your 1.25. Great for your normal wire working, but also
I'm trying to. I usually wear. Actually, I've got one here on. If I show the camera, but I've put it through. You know, that tool that we had that makes it wavy, which I'm obsessed with. Maybe we'll get those back in actually. This is just a plain stacker there with that wire, but it's just been put through a machine to make it wavy. But it's the same wire.
Perfect. I can't get over the prices.
I know, me neither. I'm definitely going to stock up when we're finished, because I can't get it for this money.
No. It's crazy. And so it comes just in a sort of preform like this, and then you can move it around. And then the last one is 1 mil.
Again, I've got a thumb ring on. It's beaded wire, but that's 1 millimetre. So that is going to. That's going to work, which is lovely. And obviously you can work hard in it, or if you don't want it to be plain, use your hammer and texture it, you know, give it a lovely texture.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Tracy in West Midlands, Carol in Leicestershire. I mean, there's loads if you're flying in for it. At this price, that's just so good for silver wire.
It's amazing. That is $7.99. How long do you get? 30 centimetres? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's very good.
Very, very low price at $7.99 today. Absolutely beautiful. Right. Deb, it's been such a pleasure.
Oh, thanks for having me again.
I love doing shows with you.
I'm not going to see you for a while now, I don't think.
Well done. Well, we had so much fun. I'm sad about that. Well, we'll have to have a look when we get back together.
Just as I said that, Ross went, oh, brilliant.
I think he's being sarcastic. He
wasn't listening.
Oh, we were saying it's something, it's all sold out.
I went, you won't see me for a while, and you went, oh, brilliant.
Oh, I thought he was being sarcastic. I will be back on Friday. I just want to give you a quick heads up on a few bits I've made coming up for this weekend. So your Pixu, because we'll have loads of messages of when's what coming up. So this is the XL Pixu, is coming up on Saturday. I'm calling him Chunk. I think he's a really lovely chunky hunky. Then this strand, which is your rounds, and this strand. So it's the rounds, and then this shape is also coming up on the weekend. Your opals are coming up on Saturday as well. So this is Sunday, isn't it? Pixie Sunday, opal Saturday. We've got resin on 9 o'clock with Linda. We also have grandidierite at 10 o'clock tomorrow.
I haven't seen that for a while.
I know, it's brand new, it's absolutely amazing. So I will see you for this weekend's Mystic event, and I hope you have a lovely afternoon. Bye.
live vision. Thank you.
Good morning, Jewellery Makers, and welcome back. It is Tuesday here on Jewellery Maker, and we have got such a fantastic show lined up for you. I'm so lucky I get to work with you again.
Hello, are you sick of me yet?
No, not at all. Not at all. How are you? Did you have a nice weekend?
Oh, it's lovely. We had our Craftopia retreat.
Of course. How was it? How was the workshop?
Oh, it was lovely. It was so busy and it went so quickly.
I bet it just...
it was lovely to see. And there's lots of familiar faces that I knew and new friends and old friends. So
oh, lovely.
It was lovely. So thank you so much for coming if you're watching. It was such a joy to teach you. It really is. I just love putting the faces to names. People are like, oh, I'm so-and-so from so-and-so.
Yeah, oh, lovely. And that's such, and because you've got so much in common, and it's just such a love. It feels like you're proper friends and connected, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
After 2 minutes of meeting people. So everybody's going to be asking, are you going to be doing another one later in the year? What's the plan? Do we know anything yet? Or...
Yeah, we've got another 3 going on.
Amazing.
So keep an eye on the website.
Mostly because I'm going to come.
Keep an eye on the website, and then when the tickets become live, we'll tell you on air of who's doing it and what it's going to be. So very excited. It was a lovely venue.
Yeah, it's really nice, isn't it?
It was a bit like, I think it's an old chapel. It was a bit like somebody's house.
Well, it's actually, because I'm local to the area. I've grown up in the area. I've had about 3 friends that have been married there.
Oh, really?
It was a wedding venue.
Yeah, it's really lovely.
Yeah, it is an old church, I think. It's an old chapel. And the actual hotel is lovely.
Really beautiful. So yes, it was lovely, and obviously myself and Susie and Yvonne popped in and said hello, and it was really lovely. So yes,
yeah, I'm definitely coming for the next one. Definitely coming on for the next one. Fantastic. And I'm so happy that it's getting lighter in the morning.
I know.
How nice is it?
Yeah.
How nice is it? It's just, and it's not as freezing cold. It's just starting to get.
It's getting a bit warmer, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's lifting, which is lovely. And the snowdrops are just popping their heads out.
Yeah.
I love that.
Really, really lovely. I hope you had a lovely weekend and you're looking forward to a fantastic week at JewelleryMaker. This weekend, it is our Mystic Weekend, so we've got some really cool stuff.
Oh, I'm going to be watching.
Yeah, really, really cool things. If you like we've got this really cool silver component, it's a moon with like a dangling star, which you'll love.
I'm obsessed with moon.
I know you're obsessed with moons. And we've got just loads coming up. You'll start to see the sort of teasers in the next couple of days, which will be fantastic. We've got another Picsou I made last night.
He's so cute.
This was my make last night because I'm a jewellery maker now. Turned my husband into a jewellery maker widow.
Oh well.
But I was like, look, it's homework. I've got to get it done. Yeah, it is really, honestly. So this is the new Picsou. And I've been talking to him this morning. I was driving in and I thought, I think maybe I'm going a bit mad.
No.
I was talking, because he's my new Picsou. You have to get to know you. I haven't given a name yet, actually. I haven't given him a name yet. I feel like I might need to look for a female, though, because I've got 4 male Pixies, and I feel like we need a bit of yin.
You need some balance.
I do need some balance. And so what the Mister does is he brings fortune in, right? But I spend it, so I need
She needs 4.
I need the lady. She protects it. You see, she protects the wealth.
Oh yeah.
So I think I might need to get a lady Pixie. Anyway, I absolutely loved it. I made it and remade it because you've got to kind of get it right, haven't you?
Yeah.
And I just feel like I'm starting to really, all the tips that all the guest designers have said over the year, it's all starting to really click.
Yeah.
So yeah, really, really, really pleased with it. So I did a necklace and a bracelet.
Beautiful.
This is coming up this weekend. And Deb and I were just saying this shape here.
Yeah, love
so
that shape.
So the strands that's coming up at the weekend is the rounds and is this a rice shape? What would you call that? Barrel? Those are jadeite. Those are coming up at the weekend.
I do
Aren't
love
they
that.
nice?
I love, and especially when you put it with other shapes and sizes and textures like you've done.
Yeah.
I just think it really works.
Yeah, I loved it. I really, really like that strand. And I put them in the bracelet as well. So I am absolutely, I've got the bug. And I've got a few ideas as well now. What do you guys do? Do you write a list or so you don't forget your ideas? Because ever since I saw your Baroque, I want to make something like that. And also, I really want to do a tassel. I got the faceted kunzites yesterday because I want to do a tassel.
Oh, what size were they? Like little 3 mil or whatever?
Yeah.
So are you going to hang the kunzites from chain, or are you going to do them with wildfire?
I'm not sure yet. I need to think about it a little bit more. But it's cool because I'm starting to be like, oh, I want to make this, I want to make that. So I'm absolutely love being a jewellery maker with you. Now, this morning we have got such a fantastic show lined up. We're going to work in reverse today because our 12 o'clock is so cool. Debs is our tools specialist. One of many of her talents is metalwork.
I love a hammer.
And you love tools, don't you?
I love tools. I love them. We've got a brand new square ring mandrel. Now, when I looked at this, I thought, why would you want a square ring? You know me, I'm totally transparent. And then I made them and went, oh, why didn't I do this before?
Yeah, they're really cool.
I've got one on my little finger with a mushroom on.
They're actually really, really cool.
They're really cool, and you can stack them.
Is it with a mushroom on?
Yeah, I put a little mushroom on.
Oh, I love that, Deb.
Look at a little mushroom.
Do you know what? I think if you did, your jewellery stores, I think they would fly.
And pinky rings are massive at the minute, and obviously they're very easy to size, and you can stack them. So we've got that. We're going to be making stacking bangles.
Yeah.
So we've got a brand new bangle mandrel. We've got our hammer.
I'm really excited about the bangles.
Bangle mandrel hammer. We've got the metal block, which is actually a really good one. It's got measuring, like a ruler on it. Oh gosh, we've got so many. So I'm going to be going through all of the tools and what they do in the 12. We've got some lovely wire to play with, really pretty copper wire. Because silver at the moment is such an investment that the copper wire, and if you have a look at my bangles, if you polish them up, look at that. I mean, does that look like copper wire? It could be rose gold.
Yeah, you're right. It does look like rose gold. They're really, really nice. They look very expensive, I think.
Good.
They're really, really nice. And also, I see so many of our guest designers, you wear bangles a lot, don't you? Metal bangles.
Yeah, I make them.
This is a lovely way to add bits to your stash, change up your style a little bit. We've got lots of charms over the next week or two, and I know you are bangles and charms, aren't you?
Bangles and, and I'm very into my charm. I had a charm bracelet when I was younger, and then I made a charm necklace earlier on in the year, long line necklace, carrier bead, and put my charms, some from my childhood, like a little rabbit and things like that from my child, and some from Daisy's christening, and I put those on. And then this is my recent charm bracelet that my son bought me, that I've put all of our charms a lot of
these are JewelleryMaker, aren't they?
So a lot of these are JewelleryMaker. I've got my fish that Steph got me, and my wolf, that's JewelleryMaker. Hold on, get out of the way, heart.
I love the wolf.
I've got the wolf. And then for Valentine's Day, and I'm going to talk to you about how much this costs when we come to do our charms, I got Snoopy because I'm obsessed with Snoopy.
Oh.
Now, he's from the high street, and when I was told how much he cost, I'll tell you when we come to do it, you could probably get 4 of our bracelets.
Really? Yeah. Wow. So we have bangles coming away today with some really cool tools to go alongside it. I think this is going to be because this is kind of a year we've been talking a lot about trying new things, doing different styles and things like that.
Yeah.
So this might be your chance to kind of do a little bit of metalworking with
Such fun.
the bangles, which a lot of people want. And then 11 o'clock, we've got Emma joining us. We've got a guest from Connoisseurs. So it is almost spring, and we're going to talk spring cleaning because I've brought a little stash of jewellery that could really do with the clean. This one, I mean, but you couldn't even tell me the gemstone. That's filthy, isn't it?
Is that moonstone?
No, it's a damperite.
Oh,
but it's filthy. So I've brought some jewellery. We've brought some jewellery to clean. So we're going to be doing spaces.
Look at that. That's going to look amazing.
I know. That's what I thought. I thought if we do like a before and after.
Look at that.
That was a really special one, to be fair.
I've never heard of that gemstone.
Damperite.
No.
Yeah, it's really, really. Yeah. I wonder if we could get some damperite for you guys to make. It's. I don't. It's coming up at 11 o'clock. We are going to be doing our jewellery cleaning at 11 o'clock this morning. So we've got a few different options. We've got metal, we've got really good gemstones, and my favourite is the foam, right? I love the jewellery foam.
Yeah,
it makes
too.
cleaning your jewellery so easy. And you get a little bit obsessed. I do anyway. I get everything all out, spend a couple of hours, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, I watch, people have like things random come up on your algorithm on your Facebook and stuff. I watch cleaning videos. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't stop watching cleaning videos at the minute. I love it. They call it cleaning talk. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Roscoe says we're going to put it all on to pre-order at 9 o'clock. And Connoisseurs is a big brand, so if you walk into High Street, you'll see Connoisseurs in most big jewellers will supply, their supplies are Connoisseurs. Also, if you pay to have your engagement ring cleaned, if you pay to have jewellery cleaned, they use Connoisseurs products. So this is a really fantastic, affordable way to get your jewellery back to its lovely, sparkly, wonderful, clean self. So that's 11 o'clock today. 12 o'clock, we have, talking of charms, some fantastic charm bracelets in really wonderful little groups. So we've got a little nature charm collection with a butterfly and lotus flower and acorn. We have got a little travelling selection. So you've got a compass and a Chinese pagoda, a globe. We've got Debs' favourite, which I absolutely love, is the sort of astral. We've got this amazing collection with, it's got a yin and yang, it's got these beautiful, this one's like a galaxy symbol.
I love that charm on its own. I mean, that's a lot of silver in there.
Yeah, beautiful. These are all solid sterling silver. Really, really beautiful. Reminds me of like the Fibonacci, not the Fibonacci sequence, but something like that. You know, the spiragraphs.
Yes.
Really cool. So we've got some amazing charms and silver bracelets. We've got a sunflower, a dragonfly, all sorts of different, and we'll show them to you when we get into doing. Look at how gorgeous these are. Really lovely. I think if you're getting bangles, if you're getting charm bracelets, you can take, it's really customizable on your stack every day. You can take different things off and put different things on.
Definitely. If you put them onto lobster class, like a few of my charms are, then you can take them off, put them on. It's an amazing gift for someone. Or if you're looking, as a jewellery designer, looking at that as components, you've got a bracelet and all of those charms. So if there's one that really catches your eye and you want to put it on a necklace, you can do, can't you?
Exactly.
You're a jewellery maker.
Exactly. This is putting, 5 components in silver into your stash, plus a bracelet, and you can decide if you're going to put them all on one piece, if you're going to mix them up and do different pieces. You could buy multiples and do earrings, because the value is going to be absolutely amazing. So that's today's deal of the day. We also have incredible Edison pearl strand, an incredible Edison pearl strand to show you at 12 o'clock. It's the last of stock chance. Edisons are extremely hard to get our hands on. We've been trying very, very hard to get some Edisons in for you. This is one of those, sometimes we have something that's last in stock. I mean, last month we had 2 golden and Salsi pearl strands remaining. And now that they're all sold out, we literally can't replace them. And Edisons, I'll tell you all about Edisons when we do these at 12, but they are going to be a sort of at 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock. 9 o'clock this morning, we have got a Deb special, right? This is Pearls, Amazonite, Carnelian, 1,000 across the 3. We've got the very, 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 very popular rice bead, the sort of seed bead pearls. What do we call these? Seed pearls, that's it. Seed pearls. We've got your beautiful Amazonite and your wonderful Carnelian. What a gorgeous little spring set.
It's joyful. I opened that and I was like, yes!
Yes,
Thank you very much.
This is a bit of a signature of Debbie Kershaw jewellery, isn't it? Putting the blue in the, look at that.
I love, just Carnelian has become one of my absolute favourites, and it's come from nowhere. And put that with Amazonite and pearls, and maybe add a little amethyst, and I am a happy girl.
Yeah, they're stunning. They're really stunning. So today's 9 o'clock project, we've got something very cheeky lined up for you with that one as well. So you definitely need to be tuning into the 9 o'clock show to watch it. And I have to say, he's absolutely pulled an 8 o'clock out of the bag.
Oh, hello.
This morning's show, it is absolutely jam-packed of real treats and goodies. A few highlights to look forward to. Burmese ruby.
Yeah, I can see it.
Burmese ruby. We're going to do a pearl avalanche. We have got the Amber Project, the Last of Stock Amber Project, which is just absolutely gorgeous. We did this last week, didn't we?
Absolutely.
We couldn't get over the Amber Strand. I've been telling everybody about this Amber Strand. I mean, you ought to get that project, because the Amber Strand is absolutely amazing. So that's last of stock. Everything's last of stock in the 8 o'clock hour. You have to be getting in early, because everything times out. If you haven't checked it out by the end of the hour, it will time out. Now, we're going to start with a mother of pearl flower.
Oh, I've worked with this.
Would you mind grabbing that for me, Deb? It's just at the front there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Have you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
I've worked with this. It's so beautiful. Look at that. Look at the
colours.
colours.
Is this from Indonesia? Could you check the details? You're not doing this for £1, are you? I think, without double checking on the documents, so they make mother of pearl out of pearl shell, but that to me looks like Pinctada magnitifera. That's the Tahitian pearl shell.
It's stunning. I've worked with it. It's beautiful.
Right, fast as you can. Oh my gosh, look, it is. That is your Pinctada maxima, your Pinctada magnitifera shell. What? Okay, right, go on then.
Go on.
Crazy. Bead stoppers. Oh, I need to buy these. We're going to do them for £1.
I can't live without these.
Well, these. Do you know the amount of times I've dropped? I've been making, and then you drop it all. So what you do is you pop them on the.
Absolutely on the. If you want to work from the inside out, like the middle outwards, so you don't want to commit to crimping or putting a cast on because you're not really sure. You're making on the fly. These are perfect. I use them all the time.
They're really handy.
I use them on the end of tiger tail. I use them on the end of chain. Sometimes I use them on the end of wildfire.
You get all of them. It's a pack of 10. It's a pack of 10. Today, we're going to get these on your screen for £1. Oh, that's brilliant, isn't it?
That is brilliant.
That is really, really handy. That is really, really handy. And they'll last you ages. And also, if you like start a project...
Yeah.
And then you need to set it down and come back to it. It just means it's all really, really nice and secure. And you're not going to lose any gemstones off the end. Also, what about, you know when you start a strand, you could put it onto the strand to keep everything on the strand, couldn't you?
I've got them all over the place. Like in my studio, they're here. You know, I
get a couple of packs of those. I think I get a couple of packs of those. I definitely need to get some because I haven't got any, and they're a bit of an essential, aren't they? I mean, it's one of those things you can get on without them. It's like a mashed potato thing at home. You can mash with a fork. It's just no fun.
That's true, and it might.
You need one. You don't. It's not essential. You can get by without one, but you need one. Right, cheese grater. You can live without a cheese grater, but can you? It's like that's what I mean.
Exactly that.
You can get on without them, but you change your life once you start using them. Good morning. Hi all. It was a lovely weekend. Great learning a new technique from you, from Julie.
Oh, Julie, mwah!
Oh, lovely to see you. Thank you for sending
a
message in. Another message in from Collection Hertfordshire. Debbie, hello. The sticky outy bit is still my nemesis, but I'm having the time of my life making jewellery. Thank you. Was that a joke for the weekend, the sticky outy bit?
You know when you're doing a capriccio and you go through the sticky out bead, it was the nemesis. I can't see it. You will see it. Yeah. I believe in you. It was so lovely to meet you.
Keep practicing.
Oh, kisses.
Love that. Beverly says, good morning, beautiful people. Deb, you look amazing today with your hair like that.
Ooh, thank you.
I've been really ill, so I've just made my first piece to get my mojo back. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thank you. And lots of to get better.
Rest. Get some good food in you.
Definitely.
Last £1 deal then, Roscoe.
That's Bev who made that amazing quiche.
Oh my gosh, Bev. Bev.
That quiche. We still talk about it, right?
We still talk about that quiche.
We do.
I appreciate it. Must be a top secret recipe. It was the best quiche. No, Ross, I'm not even kidding.
When they had the make-along, it was amazing.
When they did the make-along, she did a quiche.
Oh, it was
honestly,
so good, Ross.
I've never had a quiche like it. I still think about it. It was the best quiche I've ever had. Bev. Yeah, no, it was amazing. It was unbelievable. Yeah. I'd pay big money for that quiche, Bev. If you want to start a shop, I really, really would. I would travel, to the Cotswolds. So the kind of thing where you go, if you go in there, you need to have some like.
She's very good though. Like she can cook. She can cook. Cakes and everything. Oh, making me hungry now.
No, honestly, I'll never be able to eat quiche now, ever. There's no point. It's never going to be as good. Right, let's do your dice then. So you're going to choose between your green aventurine and your red aventurine, okay?
Good. Yeah.
Green aventurine and your red aventurine. So you can pop this in your, if you've got a little stash of your board games. What's your favourite board game? We can't do Monopoly because everybody falls out. We can't do Monopoly.
That's true. Everyone does.
And it takes so long, doesn't it?
I do like it though. We've got Pokemon Monopoly. That's
good. That sounds good. I like Trivial Pursuit. I like the quiz ones. Yeah, you like Scrabble, do you? I'm not very good at Scrabble.
I like the old school ones where you've got to put a post-it note on your head. It's not really a ball game. You've got to find out. That's good, isn't it?
Ross, I've got a question for you. Ross, I've got a question for you about Scrabble, right? Because we played it last Christmas and my sister-in-law's boyfriend was Googling words and I was like...
That's cheating.
That's cheating. It is, isn't it? Because I was like, he was like, I think this is a word, let me Google it. And I was like, no, you have to submit it. Yeah, I agree.
There's a little cheating going on there.
I am a stickler for the rules. I don't abide people that don't go by the rules.
No, that's
You only
cheating.
Win if you follow the rules.
A little bit of cheating, that is.
Okay, pearl charms.
Ooh, pearl charms.
Oh yeah, love these. Okay, we're going to do 3 for 2 on these little pearl charms. These would go nice on your 12 o'clock, 10 o'clock bracelets. In fact, that's exactly what Deb said.
Oh, these are lovely.
These are really nice. These would go lovely with your...
I've got one of these on a chain.
Charm bracelets.
That one I've got on a chain. And I stack it. It's like, imagine that in like Monica... Yeah, imagine that as a charm necklace and buying it somewhere like Monica Vinader or Miss Soma or...
Yeah.
That would be like, you know, £100 touch.
And it's incredible. And also with your 9 o'clock projects.
Or tooth earrings would be lovely.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Really lovely. Today, we're on a 3 for 2 on these. Right, the rose and the silver, very, very, very limited. Add a multiple of 3, getting straight down to that deal. Absolutely brilliant. I love an 8 o'clock show. Really good for building your stash.
It's good.
Really good for having little bits into your collection.
$4.99
for real pearls, real silver.
Okay.
And it's not even that, is it? It's 3 for £10. Because it's 3 for 2.
Okay.
3 for £10.
That's amazing.
Fill your boots.
That's so good. Earrings.
You can get 1 for £4.99 like Pam, no problem. Pam, if you just want the one. But for £10, you get 3, which is just absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Vera, morning, good to see you. Oh gosh, there's loads of people there. Just the gold left now.
Can I just say, when I'm looking at him like that, he looks like he's got his headphones on.
I think the same. And I think it's
so
really cute. Really, really cute. They're really good as well. If you want to add these, I know it's a little bit glam, but you know, sometimes people struggle with zips. If you need a bit of purchase on zipped cardigans and things like that, purses.
Bougie.
I know, very bougie. But £3.33.
Exactly. That'll probably cost you less than a little zipper thing.
Little zip tie, yeah. Right, 13 final chances. They are about to be absolutely out of here. So well done. Oh, it's busy again, Roscoe. We're busy again, aren't we?
Hello, everybody.
Right, Burmese ruby still to come this hour. A huge heads up on Deb's amber project. We'll get to the last of stock of that shortly. Jasper, did you say? Oh, this is really nice.
I've got this strand.
Just thinking about maybe.
It's very kind of Navajo, isn't it?
It is.
You put that with turquoise, it's absolutely stunning, and pearls. Oh,
it's
yes,
very sun-dried tomato colour, isn't it?
Yes. Look at that together. That's just absolutely gorgeous.
That is absolutely. And apparently the colour trend this year, they're talking a lot of red, white and blue.
Oh.
Beautiful. And I like this sort of cherry tomato red colour as a nice little accent against different things.
It's like almost a rusty, it's not even rusty, is it? It's hard. It is a cherry tomato. It's that kind of red that's not the pillar box red.
Exactly.
I feel like everyone can wear
this.
It's
a secondary orange, isn't it? Yeah. It's really nice. Very earthy. Very earthy. Right, straight down. Totally natural red jasper. Great little accent stone. $29.99. Not your price today. Get on that telephone line because we are, you know, Roscoe likes to start the show with some absolute treats and bargains. We have spaces in the hour as well, guys. If you shop ahead on anything that you can see, there are some really fantastic little deals to grab and stack up your stash. The pearls, we're doing in an avalanche, which is going to be very fun. I am pearl mad. I am.
Me too. I love pearls. Oh, I love them. I got all my pearls out the other day. I have got quite a lot of strands.
Have you?
But I'm saving like a lot of them. I'm like, oh, hello, Keshis from 10 years ago.
I know, yeah. That's the thing though with the pearls is you do tend to go, oh, well, I'll use one in that design or two in that design because you want them to last, don't you? $6.99, bargain. Absolute bargain. I think that'd be like, you're 9 o'clock, by the way, you're going to grab these pearls. That would look so lovely with that. Also, think about putting it, I think the idea of putting this with like black jadeite or black onyx or obsidian or something like that, black spinel would be really, really nice.
Or just spacers. If you put that in a lovely stretchy with some really pretty, oh, look at those together. Oh, Steph, I love it with gold.
The red and the gold.
Yeah, I love that together.
That is very bougie, isn't it?
That's beautiful.
Very rich. Love that. Red and the gold.
Loving that.
Yeah, maybe not even put it with any other gemstones, put it with gold findings.
Yeah, I like it like that.
What about, this is coming up with base metal.
Oh, it's so good, that chain.
Look at that. That's actually really nice.
It's beautiful. It's rich and elegant. And
really beautiful. Just $6.99 today.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Bargain, isn't it?
Stash builder.
Stash builder.
There's no sticky out beads. Nothing to worry about. You can just
exactly. Could you do capriccio with this?
Well, what's the size?
3.
Yeah, you could. You would just need to put an 11 either side of it.
Wow. Beautiful. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Right. Check those out. $6.99 until the hour is up. Next up. Oh, now. We did this project last week.
I thought we'd sold out on the day.
We've got the last to stock. Now, I'm going to say something I wouldn't normally say. Get the project for this strand. Right? Now, that's not to kind of poo-poo these other components because they are gorgeous. We wanted to bring to you a chunky, let me just show you these 3 components. Now, these pearls, we had a look on our website. We do these for around £20 normally. Then you've got these 2 base metal chains. But this amber, we had to quadruple check that it was even real. Yeah. It's so clean and it's faceted so it sparkles. We've never seen anything like this at JewelleryMaker. And I think as a strand, that would be good at £79, £69.
Absolutely. Every day of the week.
Look at how beautiful that is.
Oh, I can't get over this strand.
Look at how beautiful that is. And because of the price, so Ross had said to Debs and I, oh, that can go really low. That can go to X price. We were like, it can't surely be real. It can't surely be real. Well, we triple checked. It is absolutely real from Poland. Then you've got your beautiful strand of pearls. That's £20 strand. Then you've got these really cool, and Debs did a demonstration, so some really good inspo for you last week if you want to go back on YouTube and check. What a great project. I can't remember what we did, but I know it was really good.
No.
We've got 11 left. Genuinely, I would recommend getting this project just for the amber.
Oh, that amber.
I agree.
Oh,
the ombre and the facets, stunning, absolutely stunning. Roscoe says he thinks this is $79 on its own. Ready? Right. We had like 150 or something sell during the auction. This is the last 11. Only been seen once before. And you get instructions from Debs.
You do. Oh, did we do that? Is this what we did?
That's right. £10 component. £10 component.
I mean, okay. I don't know what to say.
That's why 150 went like that. That is absolutely unheard of. It's on split pay too, so it's $19.99.
It's just, I feel like even if you're not an amber lover, you would love this strand.
Totally agree.
Because of the vibrance of colour and how clean it is. I mean,
really
you don't
beautiful.
often think of it as being clean.
No,
amber,
I don't.
Do you?
I haven't actually got any amber in my stash, but I was wondering when I was making last night what amber. Oh yeah, it does look nice with jade, doesn't it? So this strand, these rounds here are coming up on the weekend.
Beautiful.
What about getting the amber and saving that to put it with the jade?
I think it would be beautiful.
And the redder colours, the redder tones. Oh no, I think I like the orange. I think the orange looks better.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Beautiful, really beautiful. So save that maybe to put with your jade. Or, I mean, you put amber